Hi everyone, welcome to my brand new channel, V Feels. My name is V Hernandez. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this. The reason why I decided to open up this channel is because there's tons of great Spanish songs out there. And everybody's vibing with them. Everybody loves them. But there's one thing. A lot of people don't know what it's saying or what the artist is saying or what the artist actually means. And if you try to do like a Google Translate, it sucks. They try to do a direct translation and it's just doesn't really work. So I have been dating people that don't speak Spanish, and I usually translate the songs for them because I just want them to really understand what the artist is saying. And it's like, I want them to feel what the artist is feeling. So my goal is to go through as many Spanish songs that are really popular and break them down, go through lyric by lyric and really explain to you what the artist is trying to say and convey. Of course, this is my opinion. This is how I interpret it. I may not be right and may not be the best. I am not an expert, but this is how I feel, which is why I named this channel V Feels. So V feels that so-and-so artist is trying to say XYZ in this part. I decided to start off my channel with Bad Bunny's startup song for his new tour, which is El Mundo es Mío, in his El Último Tour del Mundo. Let's start with the lyrics. He says, ¿Quién dijo que no puedo? Yo hago lo que me dé la gana. El mundo es mío, el mundo es tuyo. And he repeats that a couple times. But basically what he's saying is like, who says that I can't do that? And then he says, I could do whatever I want. This is key because this song was meant to be in the previous album, which is Yo hago lo que me dé la gana, which is kind of like perfect to start this new album with, I think. So I thought it was great. And then when he says, El mundo es mío, el mundo es tuyo, this is such a millennial thing to say. He's saying, the world is mine, the world is yours. So basically, the world is my oyster. This is very like such a millennial thing because we all think like we could change the world and do all this stuff, right? And then he goes on to say, Te lo dije hace mucho tiempo que como yo no hay dos. All right, so basically what this means is I told you so long ago that there's no one else like me. I'm unique. Like you won't find a second person like me. And then he goes on to say, muchas prendas en diamantes y no brillan como yo. He's saying that there's like so many like pieces of jewelry with diamonds and stuff like that, but they don't shine as bright as him. And then he goes on to say, todo tiene su final, me lo dijo Héctor Lavoe, pero yo seré por siempre, ya me lo dijo Dios, which is amazing because he says, Hector Lavoe told him that everything has an ending, but he says, I'm going to be forever because God already told me so. So he is so unique that he's basically been taught from God, like he talked to God already. And then he's like, yo no voy a fallar, todo el que habló mal de mí se tuvo que callar. Everybody that talk poorly about me is gonna have to like shut up now because I've proven them time and time again that I'm great, right? And then he goes to say something about like, ninguno tiene el toque pa guayar. Si ves mi cuenta te puedes desmayar. Then he goes on to say like, no one has like my ability like I do. And if you see my bank account, you might faint. Then he goes on to say that he went from 0 to 725 to $1 million, which means like what he's saying is he started with making zero money, then 725 when he was working at the supermarket when he was going to college and he worked at the same supermarket as a girlfriend to his first $1 million. And then he goes on to say, nadie me sacó del sillón, which means like no one's gonna like take me off the throne. So this is why I think he's so great and so amazing. He says, yo siempre picheo, deme el sayón. He's basically using picheo as a double meaning. He could be saying, I'm the pitcher, I'm always pitching, I'm the pitcher, just give me the Cy Young award. Or picheo in Puerto Rico means I'm so dismissive of you and your existence that I don't even care, which goes perfectly with the next line, which says, ¿Dónde están que no los veo? He's saying, like, where are you guys at? Because I don't even see you. And then he goes on to say that the haters would want to take a picture with him all the time, but no matter what, he's always going to be above them, that he's going to be floating above them. All right, so the next line says, Ya no ando con menudo, súbete a mi moto. I love that line because he's making a reference to Menudo, which is a Puerto Rican boy band, basically. And they had a song called Súbete a mi moto. So he's basically saying, I'm not with them anymore. Like you could come with me on my own journey. And I feel like he is basically saying, Menudo was so big back in the day, but he's like surpassed their level. He's on a whole different level. He's on his own level. And now he's saying, si se tira, Mayweather también lo derroto, which is he's saying like, if Mayweather comes at me, I'll beat him too. Like I'll have victory over him. He's basically saying, even the best of the best in a whole different arena or industry or sport, I could still beat him. I hope that everybody enjoys this video. It's a really short song, short video, just to get you into the idea of what I want to do with this channel. I will be going over the second song for the Bad Bunny tour concert, which is El Último Tour del Mundo. The next song, stay tuned so that you could be ready for the concert. If you're going to the concert, and if you're not going to the concert, and if you know somebody that does not speak Spanish, their Spanish is not that great, or your Spanish is really broken and you don't really understand what he really is saying because the Spanish dialects are so different, hopefully you could share my video, send it to somebody, and let them know this is what Bad Bunny is meaning. Or at least this is what V thinks and feels that Bad Bunny is saying in this song. Hope you enjoy this video. Stay tuned.